How we doing? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? I know you did. I know you did. Oh man, it's gonna be an interesting day for sure. Let's just get it done. Let's just get it done, shall we? Let's play the intro that no one can go back and see because I got rid of the other stream the other day. Oh, Danny. Come on, man. You're too kind, man. I'll play you your song once we get into it, brother. That means a lot, man. All right, let's kick it. Okay, didn't save my settings from last time. Let me fix this up. It's all good. For some reason, no, we have to do that, and now you should be able to hear it.
When the day's going sideways in your town and the ladder's stuck and the cat won't come down, someone's knocking saying, "Don't you worry, friend. It's Rastov showing up again. He'll lend a hand, crack a joke or two, somehow make the whole thing feel brand new." That's Rastov, hey, helping out wherever he can. Every neighbor's biggest fan. That's Rastov, hey. When the luck runs out of steam, he shows up with another crazy scheme. Good old Rastov.
What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another day in paradise where we finally got some merch going. Finally showed up at my door. Got a nice little Fall Off February hat. Loving my Band Gang 2 shirt, which is pretty awesome. I can't lie. I I hope you like the intro. It's nice. It's short. It's sweet. Oh, it took me a while to kind of splice it all together. I'm not the best editor, to be honest. I'm not, but yeah, it was a lot of fun trying to get that stuff all together. Becky Gang shirt, most definitely not a Becky Gang shirt. It's a hashtag Band Gang 2. Rastovian Boogaloo. And there's been, look, if you guys don't know, because again, you know, not everybody sits in the Discord. I want to quickly show you this. We'll just quickly bounce over to this. Unfortunately, this is still a thing. Nope. Why the fuck is it not? Wrong one. Hold on. No, wait, we can fix this. Dude, my fucking brain is cooked. There it is. Wrong one. This is what we want. We want the towel. It is the all-new Rast towel. Available now. The fact that more than one person has bought this is weird.
Chunky. I like
No,
it.
bro.
Thick and chunky.
At my Boom Boom Pow super chatted $4.99. Anyone else notice we have the 6-7 emote on the channel but not the dab emote? Either he really likes 6-7 or hates dabbing. I'm thinking he loves 6-7.
Nobody wants I don't want to put the fucking dab emote on the channel, bro. The fact that the 6-7 emote is there is bad enough. Please don't start this again, dude. Please don't start this again. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please don't. Also, look, I'm all over the place. Okay, so first off, I gotta say thank you to Tiger Soul. Thank you to Alexandria. And then we got to play the song, the 10 bomb song for Danny. Holy shit. Dude, can you believe I do this shit for a living? It's nuts.
Someone dropped in.
Oh yeah, baby. Thank you, Danny.
Get to sing this song.
Thank him. Spank him. Thank you very much, Danny. Appreciate you. Oh, man. And Mr. Boom Boom Pow, Fuck you. Please don't spam fucking 6-7. I will. You know what? If we get the dab emote, I'm replacing 6-7 with the dab emote. How about that? Stop. Come on, man. I'm still sick. This is how you do me? Thank him, spank him. Yeah, that's what the song says. Thank him, spank him. How have you guys have you never heard that part before? It's always there. It's always there. So look, I gotta give honest reviews on some of my stuff, right? I gotta give honest reviews. These hats are fucking awesome. They're so comfortable. And like I have a relatively large head. So it's weird for me to only have it like 2 of those little notches in. But it's really comfortable. The shirt really soft and comfortable. And I also have nice little uwu mug, which I'm gonna put stuff in. Oh my god, Alex, you crazy. You crazy. I'll play the song for Alex too.
Dropping the fire.
Oh yeah, baby.
If you got one, better thank him. If you didn't, maybe next time, thank you.
And then there's Scooter. Dude, the hat's cool. Fall off February, bro. It feels like fall off March. And I'll definitely talk about that because I want to give you a little backstory because I was talking to someone about this yesterday.
I like it thick and chunky.
At Scooter13 super chatted $10. Nice hat. Now stop stealing my style.
I'll stop stealing your style when you stop stealing every stream idea I've ever had, you motherfucker. Nina, you guys are going to make me cry legitimately today. Thank you so much.
Dropping the fire.
Oh, yeah. I love this song.
If you got one, better thank him. If you didn't, maybe next time, thank you.
Because like the fact that I'm in a position where like you guys, we get to do this every day, and like I make a living off of this now, and it's bizarre to me. It is bizarre to me. So missing Slipknot said, "What with the hat? You're bald now like him?" No, bro. I got long hair. My hair's starting to get a bit longer. Might grow it back out, see how it goes. Don't know if we'll go blonde again. That might have just been a one-time thing. So it is crazy. It is crazy that we get to do this full time, make a living off it. And it means a lot, So when I miss days, it fucking eats me up crazy, It feels like it could all be over in an instant, and like there's a big part of anxiety for me is like I honestly expected today to hit the go button and to see maybe like 2 or 3 of you in the chat, and as much as, and this is why like when you guys were so worried about me going back to the LCU, I wasn't mad about it. I didn't blame you, right? Because I get the same kind of fear around stuff. You guys were worried that I was going to dip back and bail, and I get worried that you're going to dip out, not come back. You know what I mean? Like it's a two-way street, and I feel like that means we have a greater understanding of each other. And that's why I feel like the foundation of what we're building is so strong. Nom with the hearts. Love you, brother. And Alexandria with the gifties. Thank you very much. And so like there's layers to it. There's elements to it. It's tough. It's tough for me. Okay. It's tough for me. And I want to tell you a story about why I am the way that I am. And like I said before, I was talking to someone about this yesterday. And it's to do with my dad, right? My dad, he was a cop. Used to be a highway patrolman who did nights. And as a young lad, little kid Rastov, couldn't sleep until Dad came home, until I heard his car drive down that driveway. Right? Every night, if he was out late doing cop stuff, couldn't sleep. It's always just like, I needed Dad home to be able to sleep properly. And so there were some nights I wouldn't go to bed till 4 a.m. one night Dad doesn't come home, and it was one of the scariest moments of my kid life because Dad always comes home. You know, always hear the sound of the the gate being opened. Always hear the sound of him driving down the driveway, seeing the lights flash through my my window. And one night it just didn't happen, and I didn't know what to do. I was so scared. I was like, "Where's Dad?" Turns out he'd been in a car accident. It was a very rainy day or night. Someone had sped off. He was chasing them. Sharp corner, slippery road, flip, car totaled. The only thing that didn't get damaged in this crash was his fucking Nokia phone. That thing literally could survive anything. Literally. And so I didn't see him until the next day. And he was just all beat to shit. Like he had cuts and bruises, and like he was just, you know, like I gave him the biggest hug, and he was like, oh, you know, like he was super injured. And like that's when it started, you know, like I always had like a little bit of anxiety of like, shit, you know, where's Dad? But when he didn't actually come home one night, that kind of solidified it as like, sometimes people just don't come back, you know, and he did come back. But in that moment, it changed me. And so that's where some of these issues that I have come from, you know, and I've talked to like therapists about it and stuff like that. And it doesn't impact me as much as it used to, but it's still very much like in my head as a real thing, you know, and Nokias are cockroaches for real. Literally the only thing in that car wreck that didn't get damaged was that phone.
Chunky. Oh. I like it thick and chunky.
At Volkmadvadi super chatted $10. Just showing some love. Hope you are feeling better.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So it was, and the thing is when he was describing the car flipping, right, he said that it felt like, it went in slow motion, right? So he turned, the car just went whoomp. And then he said that like he was upside down and all he could see was this like Nokia phone just like floating through the thing and then just went, you know what I mean? Like it was one of those moments and everything else was totaled, you know, including him. He was fucked, like, you know, but he didn't get any like serious injuries. That could have been a lot worse. But that's where that comes from, you know? So like, I know that like, sometimes people are like, no, look, people are going to come back, you know, like you don't have to worry about it. It's like, you could say that. I'm always going to worry about it because it's just a part of who I am, you know, it's just a part of who I am. It's a part of me, you know, and it only ever got solidified and nailed down by the fact that like, and so many people take their lives, man, you know, and they it's like, it's a choice. They don't come back, you know? So it's like constant loss. Just, it's one of those things. And I'm always working on it, right? I'm always working on it. And so I just wanted to explain, you know, why I feel the way that I feel, right? Because like I've heard people spin from other places that it's about money, that it's about, all this other shit, and it's got nothing to do with money, like whatsoever, you know, not at all. It comes from this deep anxiety of people just don't come back, you know, and so that's why I feel the way that I feel at the moment, you know, and so like the fact that seeing you guys here, you came back, it makes me want to cry. Freedom Tower said, did you lose some weight? Your face looks thinner. Honestly, since leaving the lick you, I've been losing weight because I was losing weight originally, right? Like I was fatter when I started there, and it was only when I got put on live that I started packing pounds back on because I was like fucking stress eating all the time because I was miserable. So now that I'm not miserable, I'm not overeating as much. Clint Not Eastwood, member for 2 months. What's up, Rastov? Hope you feel better. Nice hat. Dude, it's an awesome hat. Unfortunately, you can't get it anymore, but I'm pretty sure you could still get one of these beautiful Band Gang 2 hats. And the shirt, awesome. Thank you, Mr. Boom Boom Pal. So it's it's just I wanted to share that with you because it was only something that I'd really just started to remember again, you know. Jay Madden member for 2 months said, "Bro, I ain't ever leaving. I'm doing what I can to keep my membership going." I appreciate that. It's not even about like being a member or donating or being in the Discord or anything like that. It's just like, I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's one of those, it's just one of those things where I feel like I'm very leavable, which is a fucking heartbreaking statement to make. You know, it's like me saying it right now made me feel sick to like, because I don't think I've ever said that out loud. Fuck me. All right. Yeah. Anyway, that's crazy. Yep. So, you know, it's one of those things. I don't think I could ever stream without being completely authentic. I think that's why I struggled so much towards the end, you know? So like I want people to know me, you know? I want people to come watch because they know me, because they like me specifically, not because of something I'm portraying, you know? So fuck that. That was I think we just had a little bit of a breakthrough on live, and that's crazy. Mr. Boom Boom Howard said, "I tried leaving Rastov once. Let's just say I haven't seen the outdoors in months. Dude won't even let me crack a window." You damn right. I ain't letting you go anywhere. I ain't letting you go nowhere, buddy. And Robbie, member for a month, said, "Keep up the great work. Love watching you play WoW." I want to do more of that too. Definitely want to do more of that. So, yeah, it's yeah, it's one of those things. One of the things that was disappointing, right, was these words that have been said to me have stuck with me. Have stuck with me quite a bit, you know. And it was and I know I mentioned it many times, but leaving, you know, when I left, I got told, you know, you can't do this without me. You can't do this without us. You can't do all these different things. You're gonna have a good first month, a good second month, and then you're gonna fall off. And like, I feel like I have something to prove. You know, I feel like I have something to prove, not only to like to the other side, but to myself. You know, because there's a lot of doubt that sits there as well. Alex said, "Warhammer 3 still in for Saturday, or do you need to postpone to continue to recover?" I'm hoping I can still do it. If not, I hope next weekend's okay. At the moment, I still plan on doing it on Saturday. I'm hoping this fucking disappears by then. You know? MJ upgraded to Elite. Thank you so much. You know, it's one of those things where like like the way that we started this month was just fucking insane. You know, like it was the craziest start to a month. You know, and we were like on track to have like the biggest month I've ever had on YouTube ever, right? And then I get sick and it's just like, fuck me, you know? And again, it's not about the money. It's about proving a point. You know, it's about proving that I have got what it takes, you know, that we're not just gonna flop. And and so like that hit me hard too. I was like, son of a bitch, bro. Like we're on such a good high, a good like upwards trajectory. You know, I was gonna let everything else speak for itself, you know. And I mean it could still happen, right? Like we still had a banger, you know, we still had a banger like start of the month, and it's not even halfway through yet. But it was just one of those things where I feel
Chunky.
like
I like it thick and chunky.
At Lolo_XOXO super chatted $6.68. I bet it was a Nokia 101. Take it easy.
Chunky.
it was.
I like it thick and chunky.
Oh, I didn't read. Voiden said, brother, content creation is so tough because a lot of folks take it as reflection on your personality. Go easy on yourself. You're putting goals you'll constantly move the posts on. It's true. It is true. You know, I love it. It's one of those things where I constantly want to do better. I constantly want to I never want to be in a position where like I'm just okay with how everything's going, right? So like even when I was sick, fucking idiot that I am, we're sitting there planning shit, making thumbnails, you know, like talking about ideas with people, and like it just everyone would literally just be like, bro, you need to fuck off. Dude, can you just fuck off? You need to go rest. I'm like, I can't slow down. You know, I can't slow down. I have this drive that I've not had for work in a while, you know, because I hurt my back. I had to leave my job, you know, like it was miserable. And then this happened, you know, we get this, and I was just like, I'm fucking grabbing that and I'm running, you know. It's the same attitude I had over there. Was I just put my best foot forward and just go as hard as I can and hopefully do a good job, you know? And I think like a lot of you could relate, you know? I think a lot of you can relate. Like, you know that feeling where you just fucking hate working, right? Like you just hate your job and you're miserable. You don't want to do it anymore. And then when you get that feeling, right? You get that feeling of something that you like, right? People will take a pay cut, right, to go and do something that they love because like the all-encompassing feeling, you know, is more important than a couple of extra bucks. So I know you guys can relate to it. I know you can. This is a dream for me. This is a dream I had with like my best friends in high school. You know, this was the dream. You know, fucking Diamond Dogs, bro. Every time I see your name,
thick and chunky.
Okay, why does it never read out the ones that are going to make me emotional? I have to read it myself. Fuck you, StreamElements. Alexandria said, my son wants to create content when he's older. He said, you are the kind of content creator he wants to be. You make a difference. Wanted you to know. That's very kind of you to say thank you. Look, I'm not perfect, okay? I'm not perfect. This was the dream, you know. My friends and I were always talking about being a content, like doing content, you know, making YouTube videos. I was always so scared as a kid, you know. I always let fear dictate my life, you know. And then I lost my mom, and I was like, I'm not gonna let fear dictate my life anymore. So I started making videos, you know. And like the original channel that I had, which is my now gaming channel, it didn't take off. Because like breaking out into gaming is actually really difficult unless you hit like some kind of viral moment, right? That someone picks up. And then I was like, am I gaming just because I think this is all I can do? Thank you, Dingy, for the keep it up. I appreciate you, brother. You know? So I was like, is gaming like maybe the problem is that I'm gaming just because I think that's all I could do, right? And I was like, well, I sat down, I thought about it. What am I passionate about? What do I love? What is something that really makes me happy? And it was like, I fucking love Dungeons and Dragons. I love opening stuff. And that's when I started opening dice and miniatures and shit like that. And instantly, like I'd made the new channel, Rastovs and Dragons, which is the channel we're on now. And like in a month, I had the sub count. I had the watch hours. I got monetized. Boom. You know, the thing that took the longest was waiting for that fucking letter to show up because it took 3 weeks because I live in New Zealand, you know? But it was as soon as I switched to something I was passionate about that it all just went boom, you know? And I didn't have, and then I got fucking really bad COVID. Like I couldn't do anything. I couldn't record a video. I couldn't stream. I couldn't do anything. and it took me out, you know, and then it just fuck it all. It was just months, you know, because it lasted for so long. I just couldn't fucking do it, and it broke my. I got defeated. It defeated me. I thought I was screwed. You know, I was like, well, I haven't been able to do it for a little bit, so I guess I just can't do it anymore. And I kept trying to go back to it every now and then. And eventually, you know, I moved, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna. You know, and then that's when I hurt my back. You know, I hurt my back after I moved, and I was like, well, fuck, what am I gonna do now? I've got to try and do something while I'm recovering. And so I would just sit and I'll play War Tales. You know, and that's a game that I want to bring to the gaming channel as well, because like it's one of my favorite games. You know, and the thing that I love about it the most is like you get to name all the characters. You know, so I'm 100% going to be doing a War Tales playthrough where like all of the characters are going to be, you know, the people that are watching. You know, and it's cool watching these stories evolve because you kind of get to make it yourself, and I love that kind of thing. You know, so I think if you see. If there's something that you're on the fence about, some kind of passion that you want to chase, I think just stop worrying about it and try it. If it fails, it fails. You could try again later. But I regret not trying to make videos when I was a teenager. I was always too scared. What if no one watches it? What if it's bad? And I think about it, like, what if I had started back then, you know? Alex said, you can rename units and heroes in Warhammer 3. Maybe you can name them after people in chat. That's a fucking dope idea. I forgot you could do that. And so I'm just grateful that you guys all showed up today, you know? And I want to try and make it up to you for missing days for somehow. I know what you're saying. I know you were sick. There's nothing you could do about it. It's fine. But I still feel bad. You know, I still feel bad because you choose to give me your time every day and I wasn't able to give you mine. I had a good reason, but that still doesn't change how I feel about it, you know? So I don't know how that'll be. I don't know what it'll be, but I want to try and make it up to you, you know? Dalton said, you know how I feel about making it up to us. I know. Sapphire said, we're just happy you're feeling better. I'm not really. Like, my body still aches and my brain's a little foggy. I'm lucky I didn't get I kind of bounce between part of me wishes I had the cold and flu part rather than the sore body, because that sucks. Maybe hang out in VC with people. I mean, I try. You know, I jumped into VC the other day, but VC's just, honestly, it's just not my speed. You know, I'd rather talk to everybody in the main chat than just a couple of people in VC. And, you know, but that doesn't mean I won't do it. It's just, I was the same way in the LICU, man. I was the same way in the LICU. I'd rather talk to all the, you know, I'd rather cover more people than just a couple, you know. But, you know, I love the fact that a bunch of you have been creating these little VC groups and hanging out. So I think it's good. I also need a rest sometimes. So, yeah. Nina said, my grandson's 3. He pretends he's making videos. I love when he asks for subscribers. That's fucking adorable. See? Don't let your dreams be dreams. That's so cool.
Chunky. I like it thick and chunky.
At Lolo_XOXO super chatted $6.68. Never forgot Keemstar employed an assistant, then sexted her and banned her.
What? I didn't quite hear that. Yeah, I've been hearing there's a lot of shit going on over there. You know what? I tell you what. Watching Scooter cry was not on my list of things I wanted to have happen this week, so that was kind of tough. That was kind of a tough watch. Seeing him cry. It's yeah. I got opinions. I got thoughts. but made a promise that we would detox. And as much as it's eaten me up, one thing I will say is that family is a privilege, right? A lot of people treat family like it's a right. A lot of people treat family like it's just something that you get. It's not. It's a privilege. It's a privilege to have a family, you know? And disrespecting someone's family, it's one of the worst things that you could do. You know, it takes fucking no effort to be kind to people. It really doesn't. It's a lot more effort to be a cunt. You know? And it sucks. It sucks to see him impacted that way, you know? Alex said, how much to let you say your opinion to undetox? Well, I did say if you have questions, you can whack them on the back of a 10. That's how, you know, so if you ask a question and you want to know about it, it's got to be on a 10. That's the only way. Because we do need to detox. What I will say is the idea that we have to talk about that place to make money and succeed is crazy, because those are actually our worst days. We've had conversations about it, actually. The three of us, myself, Buff, and Scooter, and we're like, dude, the fucking brain dead side of things is just crazy, thinking that like it's the be all and end all, because when we don't talk about it, it's way better. It's way more fun. It's way more interaction. It's just a better time. Alexandria said, Rastov, in your opinion, how old do you think is a good age for a teenager to start streaming? As a parent, it's hard to know when it goes from protecting your kid to holding him back. I say like, I mean, I'm not a parent, right? So like I can't.
Chunky. I like it thick and chunky.
At NomNomog super chatted $6.69. With everything going on in my life, anyone that goes at someone's family or tries to split them up, go F themselves. Life is short, it goes in a blink.
I would have said
Chunky.
18.
I like it thick and chunky.
Jesus. Scooter said, here's my question about the lick you. Will you lick me? JK, kinda. No. No. You don't have the right body parts. Sorry. But yeah, I'd say 18, I think, you know, you're considered an adult then. I think, honestly, I'm not a parent, right? So I'm not an expert on any of this shit. But from what I've seen and from what I've heard, kids these days could do with less social media. That's my opinion, you know? No, it's like you can tell the difference between a kid that plays outside and one that's just like fucking, you know what I mean? Like it's like their brains just don't fucking fire as hard, you know? So, yeah, I hope that helps. And Nom Nom, you're 100% right. Life is short, goes in a blink. Anyone that fucks with your family can go fuck themselves. Don't feel guilty for defending your family, you know? So it has you know, it's there's certain things you should say and certain things you shouldn't when it comes to this kind of thing. Yeah. Detox. Dude, we need detox merch. We need something that's just that just says stop it, we're detoxing on it, so that anytime we want to, like, as Buff calls it, touch the shit, we can just look at it and be like, stop it, we're detoxing. Alexander, he said, I needed my kid to hear that because he's chomping at the bit, doesn't understand that the cringe will follow him forever. I think, like, just enjoy being a kid, you know? Like, this kind of thing is stressful. This kind of thing takes work. Like, this sort of thing can fucking knock your confidence if it doesn't hit the way that you want it to, you know? Just enjoy being a kid, you know? Use this time now. If this is what you want to do, use this time to take notes, research. You could practice making thumbnails or shit like that. Practice thinking of like titles. Use it as an opportunity to learn and then put it into practice when you're in a better position. You know, when you've got more tools available to you. It's just my opinion. You know, ultimately it's not my choice, but that's my opinion on it, you know.
Chunky. I like it thick and chunky.
At Alex Doris 0617 super chatted $10. Okay, you said any question. What is your opinion on the current situation going on the LCU? Hopefully, last thing you will talk about on the place.
Chunky. I like it thick and chunky. Chunky.
Why didn't it read that?
I
Come on,
like
man.
it thick and chunky.
At Lolo _XOXO super chatted $13.37. I heard Scooter caused World War III, Keemstar said this.
True. I'm pretty confident. All right. I'll give you two opinions on what's going on over there at the moment.
Chunky. I like it thick and chunky.
At Maboom Boom Pow super chatted $4.99. No kids, you do what you like. Wanna stream? Do it. Rob a bank? Do it. Solve world hunger and not tell anyone? Go ahead. Be independent.
Don't listen to that guy, okay? He's who you don't listen to, all right? And don't eat yellow snow. I'm told it tastes bad. He told me that. Okay, well, I want to read Nom Noms because it didn't read out. He said, Dear K, go if where the sun don't shine, especially. I'm glad my views go towards people with principles that make the world better than they found it. Fucking amen. Okay, my opinion on what's going on over there at the moment. There's two big situations that I know of.
I like it thick and chunky.
Why is it not reading yours out? I'm saying I'm going to build a bearded gnome whack-a-mole website. It's going to be a fun game. Okay, can we make that the game for April? Can we make a whack-a-gnome? Can we actually do that for the month of and the top 10 on the leaderboard gets picked for the merch? Can we actually do that for April, please? I'm so down. Fucking A. I love it. Okay, so there's two situations going on there at the moment, right? Skidgy wants to quit, which, bro, I got opinions on. And and the whole glammy and the shifty thing and the let me just say, like, let me get the glammy thing out of the way first, all right? This guy was vindicated. I told you Glammy was a piece of shit. Everyone fucking you know, she tried to say I was a snake. I ain't never done what you did, bitch. Fuck her. She's banned. She's never allowed over here. Oh, would never fuck off. Okay? That whole thing, why is it that every second week, every week, it feels like there's some kind of PDF scandal going on over there? It's fucking disgusting. The very first time I ever wanted to quit was when the CD-ROM thing happened. It kind of killed the universe for me, if I'm being honest. And after that, the vibe just changed completely. And I don't think it's recovered. I fucking hated it. I genuinely wanted to just leave. Didn't want to tell anyone. I didn't want to talk to anyone, but I felt obligated to stay for the fans because you guys were fucking impacted by that shit too. It wouldn't be fair of me to just dip. I wanted to. Dude, I wanted to leave so bad. You know, I was miserable because, like, I couldn't believe that shit happened, right? And then he's like, he's like, I've been through this before I got this. And I was like, that's a weird thing to say, but all right, don't fuck it up. And he went out and he fucked it up. And it was just like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't want to be here anymore. So, but it's like, It's like, dude, that happens. You've got the Lieutenant Beast thing, like this thing, like, bro, like, and I don't understand why they all want to fucking talk about it. Why? Like, this is the most, this is the only time you will hear me say that Tommy C is fucking correct, and it's that these idiots over there, like, think that this is content. It's not. You make people feel sick. You make people feel fucking unsafe. You make people feel like your community sucks. Right? You shouldn't talk about it. You should fucking deal with it privately. But everyone gets up in arms and wants to go do investigations and shit. Like, no, it's a terrible... If you try to bring any of that shit to my community, I don't care how much I like you. I don't care, like, if we're buddies. I don't care. You're banned. Kid shit does not belong on the internet, period. You know? No one's a cop. No one's equipped to deal with this shit. I'm certainly not. And I'm definitely not having it over here. If you're related to that shit, you ain't coming over either. It's disgusting. And it happens every fucking week, it seems like, over there. You know? Every time, like, and it's like PDF and racist shit just happens all the time. Someone said a slur. Someone said the N-word. You know, like, and it's just like, ha ha ha, da 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 da. Like, what the fuck? So that's that. All right, that is all I'm going to say on that. Glammy's a piece of shit. I called it. Thank you very much. That place is, like, it's just disgusting how often this happens. You know? The second situation, all right, which is kind of semi-related because this is how it started, right? Was old Keemy Poo jumped into and said that, oh, Chroma and Shifty, who were part of this whole, like, PDF thing at the moment, we're in Scooter's chat, right? Now, anyone with 2 brain cells is just going to believe he was like, this isn't an attack. I was just saying that, okay? But let me explain this to you, okay? Let me explain this to you. He has spent the last couple of months trying to say that anyone that's left the LCU has an unsafe Discord, unsafe chat, doxing, bad shit going on, terrible people, right? So when there's 2 people that are involved in a PDF-related thing, and you say they were over there at Scooter's place, this isn't a new isolated thing that you're doing. You're trying to add on to the bullshit that you've already been spinning and hoping that someone says, shit, he was right. It is bad over there because those people are there. All right? Most people are too stupid to understand over there anyway. No, too fucking smart for this shit, okay? That's why I don't want to be there anymore. I think I gave you more than $10 worth. But anyway, but also the key point is Gidgey wants to quit, right? But they're not on good terms, so she can't quit. There's no such thing as good terms. There's no such thing as good terms when you leave. And let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something. He had said, and he said this publicly, if someone just sends me a text message that they want to leave, that's good enough for me. I just don't want people to leave without telling me. So I sent him a text message. Wasn't good enough. No such thing as good terms, and there never will be. Unless you're going to leave with no fucking viewers and you're not going to stream, there's no such thing as good terms. So watching this shit happen, and she's like begging to leave, right? Begging to fucking leave. It's crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy. And you know what? Fucking well done to her for actually pointing out the hypocrisy of it all. Because that's what it is. Doesn't matter. She's going to get spun as a snake anyway. Lola said, go off, King. She's going to get spun as a snake, as a piece of shit. Why the fuck would she want to stay? Have you heard a single person say anything good about her? It's not a big stretch that she wants to go. But it's another role in the avalanche, right? It's another host that wants to leave. You know, because it quite often it's like, if you don't want to be here, then leave. It's like, all right, I'll go. What the fuck are you doing leaving? Anyway, this brings up old feelings. It brings up old feelings seeing this shit happen, and it really bothered me. You know, really bothered me. You know, seeing Scooter cry, watching her go through that shit, it just fucking sucks. Because I tell you what, it's way worse if you're a woman. I don't know if you've paid attention, but if you're a woman, ho ho ho, whoo, don't try quit as a woman. As a man, bro, they still try, but bro, if you try quit as a woman, holy shit, dude. Anyway, I'm moving on from that. That was my $10 two lick you takes. So, yeah, keep the PDF shit away. No such thing as good terms. That's the TLDR. Took my mind off my body aching. That was nice. But how are we doing? Yeah, I got paid to say that stuff. Okay, got paid to give my opinion. I don't want to talk about it otherwise. Anyway, sometimes we touch the poop. Holy shit.
Chunky. I like it thick and chunky.
At Shredder_554 super chatted $99.99. This is to say thanks. I had a pulmonary embolism and almost lost my life. Then I got laid off. Now I'm doing much better. Your post-LCU streams have been awesome and helped a lot while my life was in a tailspin. Sorry if that was a bit heavy. Thanks again all the same.
Fuck. Thank you so much for sharing that. Hey, look, don't say sorry if it was heavy. This is the place for it, man. You know, I got shit on for being too positive the other day. Anyway, we're not talking more lick you, but bro, we literally got shit on for being too positive. I'm so happy that everything is getting better for you. Yeah, that's fucking, that's a blessing you're still alive. That's awesome. You know, I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you. Oh, by the way, like just a side note for me, I've got a fucking leak in the house. Can't use the goddamn like main shower, so I have to walk my naked ass all through the goddamn house. And there's a window with no cover on it, so I have to put clothes on now when I want to have a shower. It's dumb. Gotta go all the way out and down the stairs and around. Like it's just not the way. Now it's a bigger shower downstairs, but it's all that effort, bro. I'm not trying to flash my neighbors. Oh my God. I have to tell you the most embarrassing fucking thing that happened to me. I wanted to die. This is how embarrassing this was, okay? Fuck, I don't even want to relive this moment, okay? But it was so embarrassing. You have to tell me if this has happened to you, okay? You have to I want you to promise me if I tell this story, okay? If I tell this story and it's happened to you, you have to say that it's happened to you, all right? Fuck. So, ordered some food, right? Ordered some food. This was a couple of days ago. And normally I greet the person at the door and say thank you, you know, all that sort of shit. But I was a little bit too late, okay? I was a little bit too late. So I go down to the door and I, open the door, grab the food, and there was a lady that was standing there. So I was like, oh, thank you, because I'm a polite guy. It was my neighbor. It's my fucking neighbor, like walking with her kid. And I was, and she was like, I'm not the delivery. They went that way. I was like, just fucking shut the door, and like I wanted to die. It was so embarrassing, dude. I was like, ah, oh my God. Like I wanted the earth to just like split the fuck open and fall in. Like, dude, just the look on. She's like, she went that way. I'm like, oh. It was one of the most embarrassing things that's happened to me in the most recent times, man. Holy shit. Like, but the thing is they just fucking stand outside our house, right? So it's like, what was I supposed? Even now, like even now, the fucking, oh, I feel so uncomfortable, dude. Like now, if I go to the door, I'm like looking around, like making sure that the neighbor's not there, because I won't go outside now if the neighbor's there. It was so fucking embarrassing. I couldn't believe that it happened. Like, I went back inside and it was like,
Chunky. I like it thick and chunky.
At BB Smith 1 super chatted $19.99. In case no one's told you today, you are special. So many great things await you. Keep going. Believe in yourself. Always remember that Jesus loves you, he treasures you, and he is with you always.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's very kind.
Oh, chunky. I like it thick and
No.
chunky.
Why does it never read out the ones that I don't want to read? Weaver said, you've missed days and want to make it up to us. How about Rastovian underwear? It's a good idea. Just like the towel, you're welcome. Oh my God, bro.
I like it thick and chunky.
At Alex Doris 0617 super chatted $100. Here are some extra funds for your opinion. It was more than $10 worth. Also, thank you for everything you done and do and creating a great and safe community. We will be here to support you always.
Oh man, that means a lot. Thank you guys for the support today. It's been absolutely crazy. You know, I keep saying it, and one day maybe you guys will believe me. The community is only as good as the people in it, right? So if you're in the community thinking that it's really cool, it's because you're contributing to that, right? On the flip side, if you're in a different community and you think it sucks, leave. I'm not saying anyone specifically, you know, like I'm just, but you know, you think it sucks. You should be like, this is the thing, right? Time is the most valuable thing that you have outside of money, outside of anything else. Time is definitely by a long shot the most valuable thing that you have, and where you put it and where you spend it, you can't take that for granted, right? So if you are somewhere, like if you're in a place and you think, oh, fuck, maybe it'll get better, it's not going to, you know? Oh, no. Gifted a sub over on Twitch. Thank you very much. Hold on. I need to put that somewhere else. Hold on. Is this the Twitch one? Put that like there or something. All right. Thank you very much. You know, so it's no, I'm not putting R on the boxes. No, not facing. Look, Billy and I already tried to get the Balkini made one day. They just wouldn't do it. They wouldn't make us the Balkini. I had the concept all done up. No one's buying the fucking like Rastkini, okay? No one's buying Rastaware. No one's buying the Rastkini, all right? It's just not going to happen. Bro, okay, can I just ask a legitimate question to you guys and gals? All right? Why the fuck do you only buy the thirst stuff? The calendar, most purchased thing on the website. The towel has sold. I mean, the towel is you know, the towel's quite pricey, but that's them, right? It's a huge beach towel apparently. Lawless in Rastov, how's it feel to be outside the cult? Feels fantastic. Feels fantastic. It's felt great since day one, to be honest. You know? And it's just every day I get given another reason why it was the right decision. So, but Yeah, you know, we'd gone like we've gone a week without talking about it at all, you know, and it was one of the best weeks that we've had. But some things happened, and you know, I feel people's pain a lot, you know, and so you know, seeing the pain that these people were feeling hurt me, because I've been through that, and it sucks, and I know what it's like, and it doesn't get better. The pain just sucks. You just have to hope that they stop. Power had said, I want a windbreaker, TBH. You reward only the gooners. Bro, I put out some banging regular merch, okay? I put out some banging regular merch. You know? And the thing is like, we talk about like Scooter, for example, right? You know, Karma's come back and hit him in the face a little bit because, you know, a bunch of the people who said they were his friends have now started shitting on him, you know? And it sucks. And I don't sit there thinking, ha ha, this happened to you. I think, fuck, it's like I know how that feels. It blows. You know? But it is what it is, I guess. And I hate that expression. I hate the fact that I used it. Dude, you want to see, look, the Rastovian hashtag #BandGang2 Rastovian Boogaloo shirt's fucking fantastic. The hat's great. We have this cool Hawaiian shirt, which I'm still waiting to show up. Fucking, you know, but we got good stuff. We got great, but this is the thing that sold the most. Like, I get it. The towel's kind of expensive, but that's their pricing because it's huge. You know, we got nice little rock glass. We got some cool merch. I want to keep putting out more merch. A windbreaker is something that I would like because I want it for myself because it's going to start getting colder, hopefully. Yeah. So Alex said it really hurt what Zay said today. I gave her a few fingers in the glass chat. Yeah. I heard about that. Said that anyone that was in a X-Host server was a snake. You know, most of the people that are in the X-Host servers got banned. A lot of people just got banned. Fucking Powerage, he got banned for getting a gifted membership. Guess that makes him a snake, right? Guess that makes him a snake. I'm agitated. I'm sick. And like when I'm sick, I get really fucking emotional. I'm a big fucking baby when I get sick. And so I'm feeling very emotional today. Yeah, for their safety. That's right, Dingy. Doug with the 2. You know what? I think we have to embrace the snake thing. Howard said, I'm just teasing. I got the Rastovia Hawaiian shirt and it looks fucking awesome.
I like it. Thick and chunky.
At Weaver TSI Super Shattered $5. Here I am giving $1 million ideas just to be told no. F Weaver, I guess.
I don't want people wearing my face on their crotch. Okay? Look. I'm not making that joke. Never mind. Yeah. I'll be honest. I didn't have a plan for today. I just wanted to go live and talk to you guys. It's been some things that happen, you know. Anyway, this fucking shower's leaking, and we can't get someone in here until next week because we have COVID. Because no plumber wants to fucking come in and fix a problem if they're going to get sick, because that means they can't work more. But I do think that we should embrace the snake. Okay, we're gonna embrace the snake at some point. The snake charmer bikini. I don't know, man. Howard said snakes help the environment for the win. Zay, thank you for the compliment. Slipknot said you still getting a tattoo, right? I mean, look, if we, like I said, if we make it to the end of June, I'll get the R tattooed somewhere. But you want to be hashtag Snake Gang? It's like, bro, like imagine getting banned and then being told you're a piece of shit for it. Like, bro, how out of touch do you have to be? You know? You know what, bro? The thing is, this stuff's gonna get me triggered. On any other day, if I wasn't sick, I wouldn't take this bait. Okay, I wouldn't take this bait if I wasn't feeling sick and emotional. But I am feeling sick and emotional. It's funny. It's funny. At the end of the day, you know what? You get what you get, bitch. At the end of the day, you get what you get. Fucking karma's gonna come back and it's gonna punch you in your stupid face. Don't fucking insult the fans. Pisses me off, man. Fucking pisses me off. Because that's like again got told to stop. No, I can't get triggered like this, bro. I'm not in the right fucking mental state for this. Holy crap. I'm just in fucking pain and it's pissing me off. And I don't know how to get the frustration out. Thank you very much, Nom Noms, for the celebrations. No. So yeah, just not feeling well. And I'm kind of mad, you know, and I've seen some things happen. You can, because you know, fuck with the people that left, but like, don't talk shit about people that just got banned, you know. It's just not fair. Get paid? Yeah. it might be $20 opinion days. Because I'm feeling fiery. Yeah, let's talk about Hello Kitty and Jamaica. That's right. Hello Kitty and Jamaica. I don't know, man. The place just like sucks. It's not interesting. It's not interesting. You know? And it's like, why are you talking about it? Because people I care about keep getting hurt. I got to see my fucking buddy like miserable every day. Because his show's been fucking nuked into the ground and he's miserable, but he's too loyal to leave. Fucking breaks my heart, bro. Literally breaks my heart. I'm a ball of emotions today. I am. Yep. I've said, damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Just mad. It fucking hurt me seeing Scooter cry yesterday. And I've been thinking about it since then, and it really bothers me. Really bothers me. Because, you know, did he do some fucking stupid shit, you know?
Chunky.
Yeah, of course.
I like it thick and chunky.
At my boom boom pow super chatted $4.99. Rastov promised me Jamaica's number and he said 911 bro scammed me and doesn't care.
That's her number. She works the response line. Howard said, better to be a snake than a rat. Both barrels, Powerage, both barrels. That's her number, Mr. Boom Boom Pow, okay? 911 is her number. It's, yeah, it bothers me, you know? Scooter, he did some fuck shit. Yeah, he did. He honestly did. But, he's honestly, since he left, he's been trying his hardest to, like, be better. And I think anyone that watches him can see that, you know? Like, he's still trying to figure out what he's doing on his own. Because it's not easy. It's not easy at all. He's trying. you know? And I guess it's just his turn to eat shit, right? Because, you know, you can check out anytime you like, but you can't never leave. Good terms. Fuck, that shit blew my mind. I can't believe that. Oh, like that, there's no such thing as good terms. I'm so triggered right now. I'm actually triggered. I don't know. Bro, if honestly, if Billy just fucking left, I wouldn't have to watch it anymore. That's how I genuinely feel. Like, that's the only reason I care about it. It's because he's there. He's my buddy. No. It's the only reason. You know, something positive, though, is I've been able to start watching other content. You know, I've been watching a lot of WoW videos lately. I talked about it the other day. But the crazy thing is like, the only videos that I can watch at the moment are the dubbed ones. The ones with like some kind of AI dub, because it's just got more energy than the people that are actually fucking talking. Doug said that's how a lot of us feel. I know. That's why he wants to keep him there. Because if he leaves, he's a pillar of the community leaving. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I know I try not to get baited with this shit, but honestly, fucking seeing Scooter cry and listening to that shit with Gidgey, and then the fact that like Glammy's a piece of shit and I got vindicated again and I'm sick. It's mainly because it's literally 80% because I'm sick and I'm sore and I'm frustrated because of that, you know. It's mainly because of that. Normally I just don't want to talk about it at all. Normally we do way better when we don't talk about it. But just some stuff just bothers me. Some stuff just irks me. You started watching a lot of gaming stuff recently, Dingy, because of me? That's awesome. Yeah. If I'm sore, go get some rest. I'll be honest, I've missed streaming. I've missed hanging out with you guys. So I'm gonna keep doing it for a little bit longer. I'll let you know, trust me. I'll let you know if I can't do it anymore. You guys don't have to worry. I promise. If I feel like I gotta go, I will go. So I guess if you had questions, today would probably be the unfiltered response day. So, but I have a plan for a stream in the future. I don't know if I'm gonna do it though. I don't know. I'll show you this thumbnail that I made. But I don't know if I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to do it. Where is it? It was, I wanted to do like a little look back on what life was like 18 years ago. And this is an image of me from like 18 years ago. So I was thinking we could do a look back on what life was like. You know, I thought it could be interesting to do something like that, you know, take a little look back because times have changed, right? And that was young teenage Rastov. Alexandria, that hurt my feelings. I will play Undertale at some point. Would I ever live stream with Scooter? I mean, I'll live stream with those guys at some point. I'm just not sure when or why. Like, I don't want the thing. I want it to have a point. You know, they hate me. Said, are you in love with Billy? And if so, where's the calendar of you both? So that one is not safe for work, so I can't put that up. Project Mayhem said, Rastov, you're going to abandon these people? Bro, you are 3 months into your solo streaming career. Try 3 years. That's what it takes. You want overnight success? What are you talking about? I'm so am I going somewhere? I don't think I'm going anywhere. I've been sick. I only took 2 days off because I was sick. And it was like 1.5, technically. 1.75. It's not the same. I need some context on what you mean by that. I need some context. Give me some context. Dude, Buff thinks he's gonna beat me in one of these games. He ain't got no skills. I said I'll let you know if I'm I'll let you know if I'm ending the stream today because I've got COVID. Not leaving the internet. No. That's not what I meant. I was talking about I was talking about today. Because 2 days ago everyone forced me to leave. Like I was half an hour into the stream, I was just miserable, like I couldn't think, I couldn't form sentences because my brain was just fucked from COVID. And they're all, you know, everyone's like, leave, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. And I'm like, no. No, you're all good, bro. You're all good. I appreciate you. I was so confused I was like, when the fuck did I say I was leaving? Look, man, I ain't ready to go work at McDonald's just yet. There's still a lot of emotional streams to do, okay? There's still a lot of inner talkings. Mr. Boom Boom Passive, fun fact, Rastov is going to play Peak soon. I don't know about that. I have been playing a little bit of World of Warcraft. I've been enjoying it. It's, I'll be honest, I've been playing Hunter. It's a little more basic than I'm used to, honestly, but it's not bad. I've been having fun. Okay. Alexandria said, Rastov, you know I love you. My kid literally asked me to Legend so I could make you play it, and I asked him if he wanted his dad to divorce me. At some point, I will have a look at it, okay? Look, dude, I don't want you to Legend to make me play a fucking $3 game. No, don't do that. Don't get divorced. Okay, that would be crazy. But I respect it. I will play it at some point. It's on my to play list. Why are you getting scammed? All right, I have forced Mr. Boom Boom Pow to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. He's never played a Final Fantasy before, so I'm excited for him to do this. Like, I'm genuinely excited because I know he's gonna love it and he's gonna hate the fact that he loves it. It's gonna be funny as hell. I will do it. It's just a time thing more than anything else, right? Like finding time to do this stuff. Whew. Man, today, I didn't know how today's stream was going to go. I didn't expect it to go this way. Boom Boom said, I'm a champion. I requested Peak. Motherfucker. He caught me on the technicality. All right, guess I got to add Peak to the website. Son of a bitch. At some point, I have to actually do one of these like game suggestions. But only Alex really suggested one so far, so. Well, no. Dalton... It's fucking Alien Isolation. I'm just really not ready for that kind of smoke. Forgot to add that to the website, though, so I'll do that now. Add that. I don't want Alien Isolation. Your first Final Fantasy was 7. Mine was 8. That's why it'll always hold a place in my heart. It will always hold a place in my heart as one of my favorites. So, can I play the PS3 Wolverine game before the new game comes out? Cause send you the game so you don't have to buy it. It's expensive as fuck. Is it? Would it have to be on a PS3? Because I don't have one of those anymore. Alex said, as a legend, I can recommend a game each month, right? As a legend, you can choose a game for me to play each month, and I have to do it before the end of the month. Yep. So, Hemi, I'm playing Baldur's Gate with him at some point. Alex, you know I'm playing Warhammer with you. It doesn't have to be with me, but, like, you can if you want. So, It just can't be. It just can't be like a weird Guna game. Okay, it cannot be something like that. Alex the Kid playthrough. Please just don't make me play Fortnite. I've gone how long? I've never played Fortnite and I never want to play Fortnite, okay? Ever. I've gone so long without ever playing fucking dude, Candy Crush, bro. You want to know a funny little something funny about my mother? She had this iPad, right? And she was obsessed with those kind of like Candy Crush style games. She had like fucking 50 of them, right? And as soon as she'll run out of lives, she'll just go to the next one, and then go to the next one, and go. And that's what she would do to to just get like when she was bored, when she just wanted to do something, she'll just keep playing all these different ones. She knew how to play them all, you know. And she was far. Like it was time and like commitment. No, I really don't want to play fucking Fortnite. Oh shit, Royal Swagness just followed on Twitch. Thank you. So I will do another WoW stream at some point because I want to. It's a fun game to just chill out. You know, so it'd be nice to just have a conversation and do some like transmog farming. But I also have to get like, we're gonna get the guild going. I have to make the guild. I need signatures. I haven't asked anyone to sign it yet. So, but we have to make the guild. Warhammer. Fortnite is for fake gamers, bro. You want to know something funny? I used to have this friend, and he was like really big on like real gamers are gamers that play League of Legends and games like that. You know, if you're not PvPing or playing a really intense story game, you're not a gamer. You know, and there was this girl that was in the community, and she was like, "I'm a gamer. I play Sims." You're not a real gamer. You just play the Sims. It's like, bro, Sims is a game, dude. Makes her a gamer. It was one of the most fucking brain dead like arguments I've ever heard, right? He was just adamant. He was like, nah. If there's not skill involved, you're not a real gamer. So I challenged him. I paid him $50, right? I was like, go build a house. She's gonna build a house. We're gonna see who's got the better skills. And his house was fucking horrible. It was just a box with like a bed in it, like, and then her house was like this fucking mansion. You know, it had like the finest of details down to like, you know, like there was one room that had like a pile of clothes in the corner, sort of thing. You know. And so then he got clowned on because he was talking hella shit. He was like, Sims doesn't take any skill. He got fucking smoked, so he had to say that she was a real gamer. You know, it's just different kind of skills, right? Everyone's got different skills in life. Right, I know, right? Trying to gatekeep. Yeah, it just I've met some really funny people in my life. Well, I've met some really funny people. They hate me. Followed on Twitch. Thank you. Appreciate you. And Weaver with the game over. MJ said, would y'all hate me if I drop my builds in the Discord sometime? No. Fucking show it. Yeah, show off your Sims builds. That's cool. You know? Got people showing off Minecraft builds and stuff like, yeah, if you've done something cool, show it if you want. Don't be afraid. Rastov will play Sleeping Dogs. I have never actually played Sleeping Dogs. We're all gonna perish in the flames of World War III. Okay. Do you think? Now, I don't know fucking anything about any of this stuff, but just I want to know. Do you guys think I just completely forgot what I was going to say. Thank you, COVID. Motherfucker. What? Dude, okay, this is pissing me off. I don't want to be sick anymore. I don't want to be sick anymore. Finally, some geopolitics. No, dude, I don't know anything about that stuff, to be honest. I really don't. And I don't care. It's not like there's enough pain in the world. I don't need any more. I got enough of my own. You know, I got enough of my own. Let me just do this. Okay. You guys know how it goes. You know how it goes. That's how we roll, you know? That's how it rolls. Let me grab. Sorry, I'm just doing something. Just doing something real quick before I forget about it. All right, let's do that. Yeah. Oh, man. So, yeah. I hope you guys have enjoyed our little stream today. We had a little bit of everything. We had emotion. We had some anger. We had some opinions. You know, it was all good, I think. Might have not been good. I'm not sure. You might have all thought it sucked. That's possible. You never know. You never know. You never. Yeah. So, yeah, buy a towel. Just don't rub your junk on it, please. Do you know how many people I've had tell me that they're going to buy the towel specifically to rub their junk on my face? This is not okay. It's not okay. Jules said, this is my favorite type of stream of yours, where I'm just talking about stuff. Yeah. I like those too. No, Weaver, you are not rubbing your junk on my face. Dalton bought a towel. Son of a bitch. Only one lady has bought a towel, okay? only one woman. Should do some gaming on these daily streams to extend the time. I mean, I normally, what I plan to do, it just never seems to work out, is switch over to the gaming channel and play on that and just redirect over. But every time shit just keeps happening. It's pissing me off, you know? No, I don't want you to try your balls on my face. A Rastov infomercial stream could be pretty good. Yeah, there is a code that you can use on the in the store at the moment called the Rastow 10 for 10% off. You give the towel to family with no context, bro. You know what? Let me show you. This arrived actually. I hate the fact that I own this now. I really don't want to. I don't want to hang it up anywhere, to be honest. I don't know why I got it. I think it's just in case. You know what? It's just in case this all falls apart. At least I can say, look, you know, I was. Look, maybe I'll sign it one day. Maybe when it's become more of a collector item, I'll sign it, and then and maybe we could donate it to someone. Or I was thinking, is it this side? I was thinking I could hang it there, get one of those little wall sticky things. Do I play any kind of fighting games? I haven't in a while. Lola came a Rastovian. Thank you. Thank you. Hope to see you in the Discord. Yeah, we've had a bunch of people's memberships fall off, so hopefully we can get them back in the Discord when they're able to. 100% go throw it in your background for a 20. I'd have to get one of the wall, like, sticky thingies. I really don't want to. Like, there's that. I appreciate that they hate me. It's all good. Yeah. So, I don't know. I hope you guys understand a little bit more about my anxiety and where that shit comes from sometimes.
Chunky. I like it thick and chunky.
Really, Pete? Dickhead. So since I donated over on Scooter's stream, it's only natural I donate to you as well, even if you currently look like Dr. Zoidberg on a hot day. Look, I'm sick, man, and it is actually hot today. It's fucking humid as shit. I feel like I'm sitting in soup, but it could just be the fact that, like, it could just be me being sick, you know. That's the thing too. With the energy drink tier list, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait. So we'll do the second half of the candy tier list next week, and then we'll try the energy tier list again after that. You know, I want to give some time for everyone to forget what a shit show it was the first time, and I might make the tier list myself. I'm not sure, because the other ones I just grabbed online. Maybe I should get it myself. I don't want us to not do it, because like energy drinks are a big. It's a big point of contention for a lot of people. You know. So we'll start again. Leon said, Rastov, how long was the flight to New York, bro? It took fucking 3 hours to fly to Australia. And then it took 17 hours. No, it was 18 hours the first time. It took 18 hours the fucking first time. The one coming back was slightly shorter. It was 16 and a half. Right? So we land. Where the fuck did we land? Oh, right. We landed in Fort Worth. But because there was a fucking delay, I got booked on a different flight. So instead of just going straight from Fort Worth to Buffalo, I had to go from fucking Fort Worth to LaGuardia, and then from there to Buffalo. It was a fucking nightmare, bro. Like, it took... I ended up being like fucking 5 hours late to meet, to be picked up by Boogie. So he had to be there in the middle of the fucking night. Like, and he did. And it was a really nice time hanging out with him and Desi. Very cool. I hate the fact that he still randomly talks shit about me. That makes me sad. But yeah, I'll always appreciate what they did for me. Bro, so like that shit was a fucking nightmare. It took 2 days to get there, essentially. Coming back was worse. Because that one flight to go from Buffalo to Fort Worth, I was stuck in that airport for fucking, what, 8 hours? Because there was an issue with the plane. God, that sucked. God, that sucked, man. That sucked so, yeah, that sucked donkey dicks, man. That shit fucking was horrible. So then I missed the flight home, like back to Australia, then to New Zealand. So then I had to get a fucking hotel, and Limitless. Okay, so American Airlines. Okay, their plan was, oh yeah, we'll put you up in this. It was like a fucking 2-star motel that was like 45 minutes away from the airport. They're like, yeah, look, we'll comp you a place, all right? This place, 45 minutes away from the airport. So, like, honestly, I just said, fuck it. I paid, like, I paid $500. And now the only reason it was that expensive was because, like, my flight, I think my flight was at 5 in the afternoon. 4 in the afternoon, something like that. And it was an extra like $50 per hour you wanted to stay over checkout time, and I was so exhausted. You know, I was like, I haven't had like a proper sleep. So I paid like, I think it was like $300 for the room for one night, and then an extra like $200 for 4 hours extra time. And so like went up to the room, had a shower, and I passed the fuck out. And I woke up like, I think I slept for 12 hours. Like I genuinely just slept for 12 hours, which I think is why the flight back, when I finally got on that plane to get back, it wasn't so bad. Like I got through that flight a lot better, the 16-hour one, because I was actually rested. Whereas like when I flew to America the first time, I only had 2 hours of sleep because I was so fucking nervous about it. I did that whole like trip there on 2 hours of sleep because I didn't sleep on the plane one time. Nom nom, don't do me like that, bro. Why would you write to Reese's about starting an energy drink? That just sounds horrible. Okay? That sounds awful. So, I make it back to Australia, right? Make it back to Australia. And all I was thinking was, all right, the hard part's done. You want to know what's harder than a fucking 16-hour flight on a plane with like, in-flight movies and food and shit like that? Is 9 hours in a fucking Australian airport. Bro, dude. I tell you what, man, it was a horrible experience coming back. It was one of the worst experiences I've ever had. And it's no one's fault, right? Like shit happens, but I find out later. I find out later that American Airlines is notorious for this. And the thing is no one knew where the fuck my bag was either, by the way. So I loaded my bag up in Buffalo. And then because the plane, like it all got fucked up, I'm like talking to someone there, and they're like, I don't know. Did you check your bag in? I'm like, yes. It's only when I finally managed to get to Fort Worth to go get my bag the next day, like to check. He was like, oh yeah, we lost it. I was like, what? You lost my bag? It was like, yes, I'm really sorry, sir. Because of the issues, we don't know where it is. It's probably going to arrive in New Zealand at some point. And so I was like, dude, I have to know that my bag is gonna get there, dude. Like, this has been the worst fucking experience. It took me a while to find the bag number, because like they have the number of the bag on their like little website. But finding it was so difficult because they had to change my flights around. The old flight was canceled, so getting into it, I had to get into it through like a back. It took me like 30 minutes to get this number, and then they found it. He bless the guy, right? He was a really nice guy. Tried really hard to get them to find my bag, and then they did find it. They did find my bag, and so it did end up coming with me. But holy shit, dude, like fucking talk about like every little stressor that could happen. Oh my God, I didn't even tell you guys. I don't think I don't know if I even remembered this right, but Buffalo has 2 airports. Buffalo has 2 airports, or maybe 3. There was at least 2. And put in the GPS of the airport that was on my ticket. So Boogie drops me off, right? Boogie drops me off. I go in, and I'm like, this place is fucking tiny. He drops me off. I go talk to this lady, and she's like, oh, yeah, that airport's 3 hours. Not 3 hours. It was like 30 minutes that way. I'm like, you've got to be fucking joking me. Like, she kept asking me if I was going to California. I'm like, no, I'm not going to California. She's like, you sure you're not going to California? I'm like, pretty confident I'm not going to California. I'm trying to get back to New Zealand. So I'm like ringing. I'm like, Boogie Bro, you dropped me off at the wrong place. So he comes back, takes me to the right place. Dude, what a I should have known, okay? I was like, because the thing is, I said to him in the car, right? I was like, if this is the worst thing that happens to me, then it'll be okay. It wasn't. It definitely wasn't the worst thing that happened to me. Holy shit. It was fucking miserable. You know? And of course, that's when I got felt up by the TSA agent, which he was a nice guy. But bro, he was like, man, I'm sorry. And I was like, sorry for what? And he's like, can you spread your legs? I was like, oh no. I managed to get through every other airport, right? You would think getting into the country is when they would want to check you. Nope. Leaving the country, they're like, hey, I just want to make sure you haven't smuggled out any freedom in your nutsack. So, yeah, it was an experience. So, you know, the getting to and look, honestly, going to America, hanging out with everybody there, it was a fucking awesome experience. I had a great time. Coming home sucked. Sucked donkey dick. It sucks that this is the way that it all ended up, you know? It honestly does. It sucks that this is the situation that we're in now, you know? But hey, it's not my choice. I didn't choose this, so it's not. I'm not gonna take that burden of responsibility on myself because again, it's not my choice. I didn't decide this. Ugh. Yeah. So if I was gonna go to America, I think I would break it up. I don't think I would do it in one go. You know. Because there's just too much shit that could go wrong, you know? And I don't think I would ever do American Airlines again. Tell you what, though, Delta, that was the plane I got put on when my American Airlines flight disappeared. Those seats were way comfier than those seats were way comfier than the American Airlines, and I ended up being sat next to this really nice lady. And like her and I just like gossiped. We were just like, she was talking about like how she was going home to see like her sister, you know, and you know, she gave me a little peppermint to suck on. It was nice. You know, very friendly lady. They didn't give her headphones, so I gave her mine. You know, it was a really nice experience. She was really cool. But yeah, I will say like the air hostesses for or flight attendants or whatever the fuck the correct term for them is now. I actually don't know. They were all there were a bunch of they just seemed fucking miserable. Like they just seemed like they just didn't want to be there. You know, like someone asked for something and they were like, okay. It's like 40-year-old women. All right. So, yeah, but I mean, there was a lot of good experience, right? Like it was only just that one fucking thing coming back that really sucked. Just getting stuck in that airport and the flight getting canceled and having to spend $500 on a room for one night. Okay, there was a couple of things that sucked, and getting felt up by the TSA kind of sucked us too. I will say though, that legitimately, like being just like a fat white guy, they just assumed I was American. So like getting into the country, they just like waved me through like everything, right? Australia was super fucking strict when it came to getting through customs. Like they made me take my belt off, and because I'd lost a little bit of weight, my pants like started falling down, so I'm like crab walking, trying to not have my pants fall down. And the lady's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "No, my pants are about to fall down." She's like, "You have to let go." I'm like, "All right, can I tuck them into my stomach or some shit?" Like, Oh, but they've got these machines now where you like go in and it just like scans you. So getting stuck in an Australian airport is that bad. Yeah. And you know what's crazy is like I literally had nightmares about that fucking flight back. And every now and then I'll have another nightmare about it. Like it was not great. Cause like flying fat is horrible. If I was thinner, it wouldn't have been so bad. But yeah, flying fat really sucks. Don't fly fat. Or, you know, be rich enough to upgrade. I would recommend that. Because it's not, you're just not going to have a good time otherwise. How the fuck did I get onto this topic? How have I been talking about it for this long? What am I doing here? I just had a moment of like fog where I was like, what are you doing? What are you talking about this? I'm so confused. What just happened? How did I get onto this topic? Can someone actually help me? I don't know. How did we get here? If you guys could like the stream, that would help me out as well. I would appreciate that a lot. Let's see. How heavy am I? You're 260. I am at the moment. I'm I think I'm like 368 last time I weighed myself. Right before I left the LitQ, I was up to like 390 because I was just eating so fucking. I was just stress eating every day, you know. So like I've been coming down since I left, you know, because I've just stopped the stress eating, which has been good. I mean, there's obviously been a couple of moments where I've had some stress eating when some of the drama's been going on, but ultimately it's not been too bad. Am I fucking blurred? I am also 6'2", so yeah. Oh. I don't look high. You mean tall? I am tall. Stress eat salad? No, because when you want to stress eat, you want to eat something that's bad. You know, bad to the bone. I'm not blurry or all drunk. That makes sense. Emily said, Buff won't yell my name anymore, and I don't know why. That breaks my heart. I'm so sorry, Emily. So sorry. Welcome back. I was thinking I might end it, to be honest. I'm starting to fade a little bit. But I'm proud. I'm proud of us, you know? I'm proud of us. We were able to get through a stream today. Oh, I don't look that heavy. I've always been able, like, I've always held my weight relatively well. Usually the last thing to get fat is my face. So it's good for iceberging, you know? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm starting to melt. You wish you were 6'2"? Yeah, it's pretty great. I got to be honest, being tall is kind of cool. You kind of get away with a lot more stuff. You know? You could be the most handsome 5'2" man. You're still going to get outpulled by a 6'2" like mid guy. Sorry. Chicks like height. They do. They want to look. The ladies, they just want to climb you. They want to climb you like a tree. Okay? They do. They want to climb you like a tree. They want to feel secure. Time to get healthier? That's right. I have some plans for that, but I don't want to put it out into the universe, have it not work. So shout out to tall women. Hey, look, tall women are great too. We love a tall woman. We love all women. We love all women. Okay, who's live right now? Because I'm going to redirect to somebody. Oh. Well, okay then. exercise stream. I have some ideas. I am going to send you guys over to Scooter. He did have a rough day yesterday, so... Fuck, Alex, you were 348, now you're 221? Holy shit, dude. Congratulations. That's amazing. All right. Go show Scooter a little bit of love. Not too much love, all right? I don't want his head to get too big, but make sure you come back tomorrow, because I'll miss you otherwise. You know what happens if you don't show up. I get real sad, okay? So I'm going to emotionally manipulate you into coming back. I love you guys long time. Catch you. Bye.